Alright, welcome back. Doing Stonecloud Brewing Orbit 1. This is 1 year aged, almost to the exact day. This is July 16th. This was bottled July 9th, 2018, 13.6%. Let's see. Rich Imperial Stout, hibernated ex-bourbon maple stout. Ex-bourbon maple syrup barrels for a portion of its journey. And oozes pancake drenching boozy goodness. Rewatched the video. It was a little excessively sweet. The bourbon was a little low for me. Did have the wood notes, but I wanted more bourbon. In the Stonecloud glass I got from their grand opening. Getting noticeably more bourbon smell than what I remember from last year. I'm not getting as much of the maple sweetness. A lot of semi-sweet chocolate, not quite cocoa. Oh yeah, the sweetness went down a lot. The bourbon notes really aren't as strong as I'd really like.
It's definitely not as sweet as it was. It's like maple flavor, but no sugar.
Yeah, I'm getting the maple flavor, but like a semi-sweet chocolate, but it's a little sweeter than that, but not excessively sweet like it was last year. 13.3%, 13.6%, 13.6. No chance I would have guessed that. It's a little warming in the chest in the end, but no burn. Kept a nice creamy carbonation. This was in the closet. I didn't leave it in the fridge, so I don't know if it really would have mattered. Another drink?
Yeah, this.
Okay. So, right up front, it's like a sweeter chocolate, but it's, imagine like a maple caramel center. That's really about what it tastes like to me. It's like a semi-sweet chocolate bar. It's a little, maybe a little sweeter than semi-sweet. Not quite milk chocolate, but it's got like a caramel maple center. And it's not as, I mean, last year I remember it being kind of a dryness on the end. I'm not really getting dryness per se. Maybe a tinge, not much. From what I can remember, I think I like it better in some aspects. I'm glad it's not as sweet.
Definitely.
I like the bourbon notes are coming out. It's not as wood forward like it was last year, but it wasn't as bourbon forward last year. I think this year their Orbit 2, I don't think it has any adjuncts in it. I think it's just a barrel aged stout. I asked Joel at a Oklahoma Craft Beer Festival, and he said the stout was done, but it hadn't had the idea for any adjuncts. This is the patch. And the patch comes off, so that's what it looks like behind it. So, I mean, nothing wrong with it. If I saw this on shelves, which you wouldn't because I think this was brewery release only, you might be able to still get it at the brewery. So if you like what you're hearing here, give Stonecloud a call, see if they have some left. They might. I mean, more than likely, they'll have it at the second anniversary party. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't too ridiculously expensive, I'd get one. I think the one bottle was 15. I think it was 15.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think it was 15 for the, what is this, 350? 500 mil, and I think the 1500 mil was 45. Yeah, if they're going to charge $5 upcharge for a year aged, it might be worth it just to go in halves or something. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's something you're really not going to find anywhere else that's similar. I'm still going to say the same score because it's in its own genre, I guess. I don't really ever. I remember having stout before that had maple syrup, but it wasn't anything like this. It wasn't nearly as good. So I'm still going to say 10 on it. What do you think?
Yeah. I like this one better.
Yeah, it's 13.6%. You can't go wrong with that. And I'm not getting it whatsoever. So, all right, there you go. Orbit 1. If you're in Oklahoma City area, go by Stonecloud. Give them a reach around. Give them a kiss. Maybe they'll give you one. We'll be seeing you.